So, you know, it just kind of shows you how much better you could play if we could channel our inner Bob. Well, hey everybody, Tony G here once again. We're at the Siler City Country Club. It's a nice fall afternoon, about 1 o'clock. And I wanted to do something a little different today. Have you ever played maybe by yourself or with a couple of your buddies, just a casual round, and you hit a bad shot? You threw another ball down and immediately hit another one, and it's perfect. It could be a drive, the second one you rip down the middle, or a putt, you made the second putt, or you stiffed the second iron. And it happens so often. Why is that? You know, what is that in your mind that can adjust that well? Well, I'm no psychologist, and I'm not going to try to explain to you how that happens because I don't know. I just know that it does. So we're not going to talk about how it happens. We're just going to talk about it happening. So in our group, we have guys that'll do that. And we've named that second guy, we've named him Bob. And Bob is the best player I've ever seen. Hits every shot perfectly. Somehow your mind adjusts to what you did incorrectly and fixes it. So what we're going to do today is Bob and I are going to play a round of golf. I'm going to hit my tee shot, and then I'm going to let Bob hit one. Then I'm going to pick the best one of the two. So it'll be kind of like a personal captain's choice. And just see what happens, see how it goes, just for fun. So we're going to do 9 holes here at Siler City, and for no particular reason, I'm going to be playing the back tees today. So let's just get on over and see how much fun we can have. Okay, so as I said, we're going to do the personal captain's choice, Tony and Bob. 2 shots, pick the best one, and so on all the way through the round and see. We're at Siler City Country Club. Number 1 hole, we're playing the back tees for no particular reason. 390 par 4. Well hit, but a little right. I think Bob maybe can improve on that one a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, much better. Let's go get them. Well, Bob put us in pretty good shape here. We've got 130 left to a middle pin, and I played here recently. These greens are really fast. So I'm going to go with a wedge, which is my 125 club. That's looking real good there. And it came up short. Maybe I don't have enough club. Who knows? I felt like I hit it really well. And it didn't quite get to the green. It's just on the fringe. Let's try that one more time. Let Bob hit it. Bob definitely better than I am. He's about 10 feet. It looked like 10 feet from back there. It's really more like 22. Looks like they have, I saw them watering number 18 green. Looks like they put a top dress down and watered them, which is a good thing. It's going to slow them down a little because they were really, really fast the other day. This one's going to turn quite a bit right, especially as it slows down. We didn't get to putt on the practice green any. Come on, ball. Ooh. Wow. Almost goes in and then runs away. Let's see if Bob can do any better. I hit that too hard. Bob hit that too hard. All right, here we go. We got about 3 feet here. A lot of break. No problem. Okay, number 2, par 5 from back here. You could draw it, but from back here it's not going to matter. I'm not going to reach, I don't think, today. See if we can hit a couple of solid drives here. That's pretty good. Let's see if Bob can outdo that. since we have a good one, I can really just kind of take a rip at this. And if I mess up, it won't matter. And I did. I mean, that's not a bad shot, but I overswung trying to outdo the first one. And that's what happens to most of us when we play golf. We overdo it and mess up rather than just hit our natural rhythm. I sat on the tee. We weren't reaching this green in two. I hit a really good drive, and it's a little bit, I couldn't feel it on the tee. It's a little bit downwind here, and the fairway slants down, so hit a pretty big drive, and we've got a front pin. I've only got 210, so I can reach it with this 5-wood. Fortunately, we got it up here because I don't have the 3-wood in the bag right now. So let's see what Tony can do. Tony's cut it a little bit into that bunker on the right. Well, Tony hit a decent shot into the bunker. Let's see if Bob can improve on that one. It's a little better, but I fear it's going in the bunker also. Yep, bounced in, still not bad. And both balls were in the bunker here. I chose Bob's because he's a little closer to the hole, a little bit easier shot. Mine was farther in and a downhill bunker shot. So we're going to go with this one. Try to get it close. Oh yeah, Bob's going to have to knock this one in the hole to do any better than that. Okay. Trying to not cheat and give it such a good lie. Let it roll. Okay, there we go. Let's do that again. Maybe it'll go in. Who knows? Well, I was wrong. He did beat me, but both of them are pick 'em ups. That kind of exemplifies what I meant was your brain somehow adjusts and hits an even better shot or a better shot if you hit a bad one somehow. And I'm just not sure how that works. So as we walk up, you can see both of these balls are 2 feet from the hole. And we have our first birdie. And yes, once again, we have lost audio. I'm not sure why it comes back later, but I'm going to wing it for now. So we're on number 3, back tee, about 180. I'm hitting a 6-iron here. And also through the course of, or at the end of this round, I'm going to total up how many of Bob's shots we used and how many of my shots we used. So here we go, 6-iron, par 3, 180-ish. First shot, Tony's shot, not very good. A little low, a little left, goes into the left bunker. So now Bob has a chance to improve upon that. And he does improve upon it, although it wasn't the most solid shot. It was on line and it got up in the air. Ended up there on the front fringe, I'm going to say about 45, 50 feet. And we've got a tough little chip breaking. The greens are extremely fast. We've got a tough chip breaking way left. You can see here, I'm playing it way right. I think I ended up playing that about 10 feet right of the hole. And hit a very nice chip with a good speed. And it's breaking left, breaking left. Looks like it's going to go in. Is it? No, just missed. So it's going to be tough for Bob to improve on that. Since we pretty much have a par already, you kind of try to go for it and hit a little bit of different shot. So I played last break and tried to hit it a little firmer, and I didn't quite get it there. So this time we made a par on Tony's chip. Get to number 4. We've got a par 4. I think it was playing about 4. I mean, sorry, about 390 or close to 400 yards straight away. So here's my drive, and I've been hitting a few drives to the right lately, not sure why, and this was one of them. And that one went disappeared into thin air. No, really, the tracer messed up a little bit on this hole, but it did go into the trees. So Bob gets a chance to do better, and he did a little. It didn't go into the trees; it still went right, but it's hittable. So he improved us there. So now we end up we are, I believe it was about 150-ish. I think I'm hitting 9 or maybe 8. Flag was in the back, and I hit a weird tracer there, but that ball did go left and into the left bunker. I don't know what happened on this hole with the tracer. This one there, here's Bob's play, and he does hit a better shot. It's a little left, but on the green, and left us with, I'm going to say it was about a 40 foot putt. Yeah, I remember now. I was contemplating hitting a 7, and I hit 8, and I should have hit the 7. So here we go. We got about a 40-footer, fairly straight. And I'm thinking it's going to come left, and I hit a good putt up there, and it doesn't come left. As a matter of fact, it goes a little bit right. So Bob plays it straighter at the hole. It's just as good of a putt, and it also breaks a little right. But, we use his putt. And I will not count these little tap ins on either side, either me or Bob, because they're, irrelevant. So now we're coming to number 5, sharp dog leg left. It's a tough hole for me, and I don't have my 3-wood with me on that day. So I'm going to hit driver, and I am on the back tee too, so that helps. So we get up here, and we're trying to hook it around the corner some. I kind of overdid it and pretty well snap hooked that one into the trees. It looks good on the tracer there, but it went into the trees. So now Bob has another chance to improve upon what I did. So let's see what he can do here. And yes, once again, he comes through, and it's a nice little draw out there to the middle of the fairway. So we get out here. We've got. I remember this. I hit 8-iron here. I don't remember the yardage exactly. I think we can see the 150 marker right up in front of us. That little depression in the fairway. Flag is in the back left, up on a high level or a 2-level green. And I hit enough club to get to the back, to get up on that tier. The first shot, I'm just trying to play between the bunkers, and I did, but it just didn't get there. It didn't get back there. It was on the green. It was fine. So now, Bob gets a chance to do better, and also because we do have a ball on the green, I'll play this one at the hole rather than in the middle, between the bunkers, because the flag is over at the left bunker. He hit a really good shot there. Bob hit a really good shot there and got it to about 12 feet, I think. So I'm showing you where my first shot went. It was about a 35, 40 foot putt up a tier. Now we got 12 feet breaking right, and a lot of break, really fast greens here. I hit a really good putt. Thought it was in. It just didn't turn as hard as I wanted at the end. So we're going to give Bob a chance to see what he can do. And he wimped his a little bit, so I would not say he improved upon me there. Okay, we'll come to number 6, I believe that is. It's a par 5, and from that back tee, it's like 520, 530. I'm not going to reach, so I'm just trying to hit a smooth drive down the fairway. And once again, boom, I hit it a little right. It wasn't in trouble. Just there are a couple of trees down there in front of the creek that I would have to deal with. So Bob's going to get up there and try to do better. And of course he does. It's a really good one. Right down the fairway, and no chance to reach the creek at all from back there. So I'm saying here that I didn't even measure it so far away. So I'm going to hit my 3-iron, and the shot to hit here is just a little bit of cut left of that. I think that's a cedar tree, some kind of evergreen tree. And I'm just hitting the 3-iron, trying to get in position to hit the green. The tracer missed that one. It was okay. It went a little right. It faded around behind that tree, and it was not anywhere near the woods. It just wasn't that great of a shot. It was, passable. So then here's Bob smoking one up the left side, really solid. So now we're at about 115, and we've got uphill, and the wind is in our face. And so I am trying to play my 125 A wedge, and I hit the first one, and I just didn't hit it full because I knew I had a lot of club, and it didn't get there. It stopped just in the front fringe and a little left of the hole. So then Bob gets up and takes that all into account, and he pops one up there and gets it on the green on over to the right side of the hole. Got a good birdie putt here. Again, a dangerous putt, even though it's only about 15 feet. It's a little downhill, and if you let it get low, it takes off. And the first one, a little high, but at least it's safe. And then here goes Bob adjusting from what he just felt. And, well, looky. What a surprise. Another birdie. Number 7, par 3. We're back to you again. Again, it's about 180. We're going with 6-iron. The flag is in the middle back of the green, and the way this green is shaped, if you hit it on the left half of the green, as I did right there, hit a pretty good shot, it'll run off the green. It'll roll back towards you and off the green, and I know that when I hit. So we get Bob up here to try to adjust to that. A little disappointing about how well I hit that ball, and it didn't get on the green at all. So then Bob goes over there, and he adjusts and hits it just a little farther right, pretty much the same shot. And from there, I'm thinking, whoa, it's 10 feet. We're in close. Well, 10 feet turned into 18 while I was on the way up here. It always looks better till you get here. But it could get away and run hard if it gets left of the hole. We want to play about a foot right of the hole and try to get a good speed. It didn't turn much, and it was short. Okay, Bob, learn from that. He did. Oh, gosh. Thought I had it. Okay. Number 8, 382 par 4 dogleg right. Very uphill. And we definitely want to try to stay away from those bunkers on the right. And that's the tee shot I've been hitting all day, to the right. Okay. Well, that one didn't go right. Wow. It's a hard game when you lose your rhythm, isn't it, folks? Okay, Bob, I'm counting on you. Oh, yeah, Bob came through. So isn't that crazy how your brain can just correct and it knows what you just did wrong and knows how to correct it and hit such a good shot. So at this point, you could probably say Bob is 2 under from the back tees, and Tony's probably 2 or 3 over, because very few of my first shots have we used, especially tee shots. I don't think either. Well, one of the bunker shots was okay, but the putts that went in was Bob. So it just kind of shows you how much better you could play if we could channel our inner Bob. Okay, 152 to a front pin, a little bit uphill, and it's getting cool. Let's go with 8. See, what can I do different? I'm going to step a little bit closer to this ball. Ooh, that might be the best iron I've hit today. It's on there with a birdie putt. Let's see what Bob can do. Maybe I've been a little too far from it. Bob's even better. Yeah, really good. So maybe, time will tell, maybe I've just gotten a little too far from the ball and I need to get a little closer. Okay, I selected Bob's ball. I mean, I selected Bob's ball down here, even though mine was closer and over there because it's a much tougher putt. Although this one isn't easy. It's very similar to that last one, but maybe with more break and a little bit shorter. We need to give this somewhere around a foot and get the speed right. Go, 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 go. Oh, man. That was such a good putt there. I tried to play that one lower and hit it firmer and didn't work. You see what I meant about the putt. It's dangerous. If you try to go for it and make it, you could end up three putting from 15 feet. Well, number 9, our last hole for this experiment. Par 4, 344 from back here. Now, this is quite a difference. We play the white tees. It's about 300 or 295. So quite a different hole because there's a lot of slant in that fairway going left. And we got wind at us too, so. And the audio went out again for just these 2 drives, I believe. Mine, I went down the left side into the edge of the trees. I found it was hittable, but maybe Bob can do better, help us out once again. And my shots are kind of indicative of how I've been playing lately. Not that great, just so. So let's see if Bob can bail us out. And boom, yeah, he just hammers one down the left center, and that ball, it actually bounced left and go down to the pine straw. 97 yards, straight into a wind again. The flag, you can't see it. It's on the right third of that bunker, behind the right third of that bunker. And I'm going with my 52 gap wedge, my 115 club. We got 97. Get a little closer. Really good. Wow. Maybe things are back to normal. That was really nice. Can't tell. I really can't see it come down because of the trees behind it, but I hit it really well. Okay, Bob, beat me. It looks just as good. Let's go see. Well, Bob's 22 feet short and uphill, and Geezer is like 12 feet long and downhill. I think that would be the easier putt to make though, so I'm going to pick the downhill one. Okay, it's 12 feet, very downhill. I got to be a little careful. I think it's mostly straight. It could wiggle a little bit right at the hole as it dies. I hope as it dies. It's going to be dangerous though. Look at, I can't believe it. Did you see that? I mean, I thought I had missed it a foot left and it just turned the blinker on and went straight that way. Let's see if Bob can make it. Unreal. Okay, everybody. Well, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. It was fun for me, and I'm pretty happy because I think I may have just figured out why I've been mishitting the ball so much. Bob and I ended up 3 under par from the back tees. Not a great score, but a pretty good score. I'll just say until next time, and remember that success does not have to equal perfection. This is Geezer Tony, and I'll see you in the next one.